What's good, guys? Vilify here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the cooler stage for the Wicked Bloodline Red Zone. This one was, I'd say a little bit easier than Frieza's, honestly, but on the JP side it is a little bit different as, what's it called? Cooler has a little bit of a mechanic that we're going to go ahead and talk about in this video that makes it super easy on the global side of things for an unnecessary reason. I would say it's almost fair, as, you know, global does not have the access to units like Vegeta and Trunks, but you know, it's kind of a glaring issue, I'd say. Like, it's just the stage is not working as intended for you know, as they were trying to do it. So it's like Cooler, as you guys can see, is hitting really hard for phase 1 boss, but in phase 2 of this specific one, he just does not super in phase 2. And, you know, it's not really hard to beat a Dokkan boss when they don't super at this point in 2022, right? Like, Cell Max hits super hard, but it's his super attacks that really push it over the edge, right? And in this case, Cooler just doesn't have that. And if, you know, you have a bunch of physical units that stack, what do you have to worry about, right? Like, obviously right here, like, that's type neutral, 94k from the 3-year Easy A's. Great Easy A's, by the way, totally. You know, when it comes to the idea that, you know, a red zone boss just can't super, it's like, it just kind of grinds my gears, right? Because, like, I mean, obviously I'm happy for the global guys because it's like a free red zone win or whatever, but it's like, obviously this is not working as intended. And when it's not working as intended, it's just kind of one of those things, right? Like, I think it'd be kind of funny if global players were compensated, so to speak. Like, they got a it's like, hey, they got 5 stones because the boss wasn't working properly. You got like a free red zone win and you also get stones to go along with that. I think that'd be really funny. But, you know, I wouldn't expect anything. But, you know, we're going to do it the manly way, so to speak. We're over here on the JP side of things. We've got Tech God Goku going ahead and doing his thing. What in the world just happened with my cord? What the hell was that? We're just going to keep letting that go. Tech God Goku went ahead and did his thing. He balled out for us in this video. Defensively, obviously, he's a brick wall. He's not taking anything against the movie boss. That's 77%. He got stunned in this specific instance, but he's not here to do damage, so it's whatever. It's like, fine, take your damage from me. Whatever, fine. I'll just tank literally every attack you throw at me from here on out. So, you know, that made it a little bit easier to go ahead and get done, but you know, we still had a little bit of a tough time. You'll see we get really lucky in this run. A unit, I think, is going to surprise you in this run with what he ends up pulling off. And it's not this guy, because this guy's just a beast, right? I was like, hey, let me get AGLUI Goku in on the video, just because I got to get my favorite Dokkan unit involved. So, it's like, right here, I just don't know. You know, I'm happy, like I said, for the global guys because they get this free win, so to speak. But I'm salty because you're gonna see me over here on 300k HP struggling to get this done, and the global guys are just like, oh, this is easy, this is free. The forever global versus JP debate, and I happen to be on one side. But low-key, I wouldn't mind being on global, just because the perks on global are really nice. But hey, we're here. I think right here is also like the play of the day, so to speak. I messed up not transforming Super Saiyan 2 Goku, by the way. I should have just made him SSJ3 so we could go ahead and get all of those guaranteed. Like, you know, we could quad super right here, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm not the smartest person in the world, and this is one of those instances where I just do something where I'm like, why did you do that, bro? What are you doing? But hey, what do I always say? If you watched my videos up to this point, you know what's the rule. If you're seeing the video, I got it done, right? So, I don't know if I'm going to worry about no item runs with this just yet. Maybe we'll wait for the worldwide download celebration banners, and then we'll think about the no item runs. But right now, I'm not really focused on that. I'm more just kind of focused on getting the videos out, figuring out what kind of content I want to put out for the celebration, going from there, and then kind of reevaluating, right? It's a bit of a busy time for me. I'm moving into a new apartment because school's starting back up, so I have a new setup. If the microphone sounds a little bit different, it's because I'm in a bit of an echoey room. I gotta kind of figure that out, maybe get some soundproofing or something like that. But it's a work in progress, right? So you guys are gonna have to bear with me. I'll try and keep the content as consistent as possible. And here is the moment. Boom. Super Saiyan 2 Goku goes ahead and dodges, but we could have been out of that situation if I decided to just fuse, right? Like, that's all I had to do. I was just being dumb. Or not fuse, but transform, rather. I was just being stupid. I could have just done that and we would have been fine, but hey. We got to see a cool moment, right? Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Super Saiyan 2 Goku just decided, you know, enough is enough. I'm getting this done myself. I'm putting the team on my back. This is my moment. I'm gonna go ahead and be great for you right here, my boy. And that's what he did. What is going on with this cord? My computer is tripping. All right, yeah, what is going on? Okay, so you can see we're getting the fusion right there with our boy. Physical Gogeta's fusion is obviously massive at this point, and I want to say I double Whis right here. Maybe I don't. I think I do one Whis. And then I instantly regret that, I think, because I'm like, maybe I do, maybe I don't. I forget. I think I get supered right here. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I should have put God Goku in front of that. But I just put him where all the hits were. That was only 120k, wasn't that bad. But, you know, it could have been probably double digits. Yeah, so this is the phase right there. If you're playing on global, what you just saw won't happen. So, you know, he's not going to do that. Like, just straight up, the second super just never comes, right? Or not the second super, the super at all just never comes. So, you know, that is definitely going to make your job a little bit easier. But if you are struggling, let me know in the comment section below. One thing I like more than doing these videos is making sure that you guys are able to beat these runs with my assistance, with your own assistance, just kind of figuring it out. Because that's like where I have a lot of the fun with this game, right? Is discussing it with others. You know, seeing what other people do to beat things, then trying it myself and being like, oh, that worked for me too, or here's what I used to beat it if you're having trouble. Because, you know, as much as I like being able to show that I beat something, being able to help another person beat that is definitely kind of the mindset where that's where what I kind of want to accomplish with these videos, right? Where it's like, if you come and watch this video and then you're able to beat it yourself, that is kind of where I want you to be. Obviously that's easier said than done. But hey, you know, if you are new around here, consider subscribing, hitting that bell so you don't miss out when I post videos like this, because I try and be as regular as possible. This is a very busy game with a lot of stuff going on, and it's hard to cover everything without making it the exact same channel as everybody else's. But hey, maybe if that's what I gotta do, it's what I gotta do, right? You guys want to see news, you want me to break down news, you want me to react to stuff, I'm completely fine with doing that. You know, because as much as this is my channel, it's also yours, right? Where it's like stuff that I like to do. If I'm doing something and you guys don't like it, you just have to let me know, and then we can figure out how to go from there. If this content is something you don't care about, or it's not something you don't want to see, I can go ahead and move away from that. If the guides are all you're here for, I'm going to continue to pump those out because that's what you're here for. If you want to see new stuff, if you want to see other games, I'm cool with that. If you want to see fighters, if you want to see Xenoverse, if you want to see Legends, I'm completely cool with uploading all of that. It's just a matter of when and where and how to do it, right? Like how to go about it. I don't want to just ostracize 50% of the audience because one person's like, you should do Legends, right? I know Legends kind of has a bit of a negative connotation to it, but I really enjoyed the game, and I'm not just saying that to say it. I think it has a lot of things that they're doing right. I think they have a lot of things they're doing wrong. But overall, when I find myself playing Legends, I find myself having a good time when I'm playing it. It's just a matter of them putting it all together, right? I think that's where the big problem comes up. Is that it's like it just feels so obvious, like they're just trying to keep you around. Like I remember during the 4-year anniversary, like I pulled 2 copies of Ultra Vegito, and all I remember thinking to myself was like, damn. They're trying to keep me playing this so hard right now. Like they know it's almost like they know I'm gonna stop playing it in a week or something. But hey, it is what it is. So you know we're you know I'm not really talking much about the run, but you guys if you guys are watching, you guys are just kind of seeing me cook, right? Like it's just Trunks and Vegeta eat in slot 1, 7-year LR eats in slot 2, and in this case, who is my slot 2 unit? It's God Goku, right? So God Goku with Goku and Trunks, Vegeta and Trunks. Obviously, defensively, that rotation is going to be a wall. So right here, I think is where I make a bit of an error, and I wish I could have went back and fixed it. I put Trunks and Vegeta in slot 2 with no guard, and it kind of made me nervous. I'm like, why would I do that when I could have just put them in slot 1 with the guard, then had Tech God Goku tank all of the other hits, right? So that is where I think I made a bit of an oopsie, and I was like, maybe I could have went back and fixed it, but that is something I just noticed in post. When you're trying to do this all at once in one kind of motion, so to speak, it does make it a little bit tricky to kind of get the every play right? Like, it is tricky to get every single action perfectly right. So we are coming up on the end here, I believe. Doing a decent bit of damage with Trunks and Vegeta. Go ahead and give me, no additional super. Nope, no additional super. All right, so yeah, right there, no guard, and I'm really nervous about a super attack right here. Yep, and then I think this does a lot. Yeah, 526. I'm thinking the run is over. Like, I just made a huge mistake. I should have just put God Goku and Trunks. God Goku and Trunks. I should have just put God Goku in slot 2 rather than Vegeta and Trunks. We have 26,000 HP. Guess who's here? Yeah. They'll tell you he has no value. They'll tell you he's mid. They'll tell you he does no damage anymore. They'll tell you he's got no defense. But you know what he does? He dodges, baby. And that's all we need him to do. Now we got Gogeta doing his thing. He's going to go ahead and pull out his Big Bang Kamehameha. Probably one of the best animations of the game still, if we're being completely honest. You know, both ends of the spectrum. Boom. There we go. Big Bang, a Kamehameha. And there it goes. Woohoo. Big Deeves. 9 million. And then Trunks and Vegeta are going to go ahead and do their father-son Gallico, or whatever they call it. Galagun, right? So, yeah, that was, you know, we're not done yet. Trunks, or LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has a message for you. And that is to stun on these boys. You gotta pimp slap them. You gotta show them who's boss. And in this case, Gogeta's ready to play. But like I said, you guys know that we're gonna win because this is the run, right? We throw, what I know I have to do right here is throw Gogeta in slot 1 and hope A, he takes double digits, or B, he counters, he does one of the two. You can go ahead and pick right now. Let me know if you got it right in the comment section below. But, you know, and at the end of the day, we do win this, right? So if you guessed counter, you won. That is how we won this. This was the cooler red zone stage. Let me know if you guys are struggling with it down below. I can try and help you. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new so you don't miss out when I post Dokkan content like this. Turn on notifications to keep up with everything. Busy season's coming worldwide, right around the corner, aka right here, right now. Banners are out very soon, so good luck with your summons. If I don't see you until then, have a great day, everybody. I'm signing out. Peace.